Well, hi again. Been here before, haven't we? This is where I started my Red Peak and Merced Peak trip just over a year ago. I'm once again with Ciaran and Hannah, and our objective is singular. We're going to spend 2 nights out in the backcountry and hopefully summit Mount Clark. At least that's the plan anyway. We'll see if we make our goal. I think we can. It's supposed to be class 4 on the northwest ridge. Right over here, we can see our objective, Mount Clark of the namesake Clark Range. Pretty hyped. I've wanted to do this for a while. There's Mount Clark way out there. That ridge on the left is our ascent route. So you can actually see pretty much our entire route from Glacier Point here. We're going to start from Glacier Point and descend the Panorama Trail until we reach Nevada Fall, which right now, by the way, is a mere trickle. Jesse Alien, if you're watching this video, you owe me $20. From there we'll go past Liberty Cap to the Lost Valley, where we will leave the trail and ascend to the top of Bunnell Point, which hopefully we'll be camping at tonight. That's Bunnell Point right there, that dome. Beneath Mount Florence and in the shadow of Half Dome. You can actually see where we were just last week as well. You can see Echo Peaks where we were scrambling around. Glacier Point area never gets old. I've been here so many times now, and it just blows me away every single time. Thanks, Ciaran. Really adding to the aesthetic. So I've never actually been on this trail before. This is a bridge across Illinois Creek. This is quite the doodle here. Looks like one of my kids would have drawn during one of the trips I guided this year. It's so dry. Whoa! Yeah. We're guides. We're mature professionals.
Yeah.
We work in the park.
No, Hannah, we got so many miles ahead of us.
Yosemite Falls there?
Yep. All dried out.
Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful cloud cover. These clouds today are just so special. I love Yosemite.
Not emergency.
Look at that mushroom.
Someone decided to pluck one out.
Tasty.
I can't even get Liberty Cap in frame, it's too big. We're stopping for a short snack break. We are about to hit LYV, Little Yosemite Valley, a place I've been to a lot this summer.
Alright, so we just moved through the bottom of Little Yosemite Valley, past the backpackers camp. We're going to move up through Lost Valley and Echo Valley before we ascend to Bunnell, where we will camp for tonight.
Maybe.
Ideally.
Or maybe we won't go to the top of Bunnell. We're kind of deciding right now, given that we had a quite late start.
Eric's rather displeased with his adventure companions at this point.
Well,
we'll make up for it.
I'm not mad, I'm just angry. Look at this beautiful sugar pine. I wasn't able to identify it, but Ciaran was, because Ciaran's a guide. Largest pine cones of any tree in the world.
The largest record was 2.5 feet long, found in Yosemite.
The largest record was 200,000 feet long, found in Yosemite.
Yeah, move move that camera nice and slow for the frame rate there.
Just for note, Ciaran is 6'2". It's almost as tall as he is. We're entering Lost Valley, part of Little Yosemite Valley area, and we're in the burn area of the Meadow Fire, which I think was in 2014. Don't know exactly. These walls are just incredible. This is my first time ever in this area of the park. I've been above this valley, but never in it. The sky is gorgeous as well. So as always in Yosemite, there's really no way to capture the scale of this place. There's Ciaran and Hannah out there after just a little tiny bit of walking. So we are deciding our route up Bunnell. The original plan was to go around the other side of the nose there, around the back side and then up behind. But now we are considering going up this gully, past the scree and maybe a little bit of slab, and then get to the saddle and cut left to the top. It's 5 p.m. exactly, and it gets dark at about 6:45, so might get to the top just around sunset. This beautiful emerald pool. Very dry out here right now in September. Look at that water. Alright, we're headed up the slab. Ascending Bunnell. We don't know if this is the right way or the best way, but it is the way we're taking. Oh yeah, this is fun. We're following the stream bed. It's a little bushy, but getting it done. First first tumble. I wish I got it on. Oh, Ciaran, you got some spice in your beard.
I did the same thing.
They're the exact same spot.
Yes.
Thank you. That is bizarre.
That one I did catch on video.
You didn't catch on video?
I did catch that
Oh,
one.
good. Great.
That YouTube fame.
Lovely.
So we made it onto the slab.
What, we could just go.
We could just go straight up this, honestly.
Up this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it right if we're doing this.
Wait, what if we went left though? We could just follow it left. Do you make a lot of memes, Eric?
I don't, but maybe I should.
Maybe I should.
Wow.
It's freaking gorgeous. The clouds make it look epic.
I'm gonna be really.
Because you can hit this crack system and it'll take us all the way to the top with like a ledge to walk on rather than a space.
This is what we do in our free time.
You good, Hannah?
It was very slippery from my shoes.
So I was very much expecting this to be an absolute slog with tons of bushwhacking, loose rock, or terrible slab. It's been none of that really. A little bit of bushwhacking, but a pretty good climb. Oh, this is just incredible. I love off-trail travel. Whew. What a place. There's Half Dome on the right. Liberty Cap now in the center. This just makes me so happy. I love it. Can't believe it up here. Getting to the top of Bunnell. Right up there. It's a slabby slab world out there. This is Class F terrain. Class fun. Holy cow. Ciaran, this is the spot. I want to just take this in for a minute. So incredible. Look at those colors.
Oh yeah, Hannah. Yeah.
And in fact, you can see Glacier Point from here. It's in shade. That cliff right in the center of the screen is Glacier Point. And we've made it all the way out here in just an afternoon.
Want me to make your YouTube channel famous?
No, it's okay. I know what you're talking about. We have found a campsite just as it's gotten dark. There's no real good spots up here where we are.
They're all great spots.
Yeah, not the usual Yosemite choice locations though. Typically you have like a flat slab or whatever. It's a little bit rocky, but it's a beautiful view and we're glad to be here. Alright, so we've got Ciaran's bougie lights strung up. We've got a view of the silhouette of Half Dome here, which you will not be able to see on this camera. Ciaran and Hannah, recap of the day or favorite moment or whatever.
Favorite part of the day was hiking up that slab with the view of the Liberty Bell that isn't the Liberty Bell. That was my favorite part. You're too quiet, Ciaran, you have to speak up.
I liked the colors and the sun and how the colors were lit up by the sun. I really liked the water hole that we filled water at.
Yeah, I really couldn't capture that in the video. Like it was really magnificently like green blue. My favorite thing about today was, besides the scramble, which was awesome, and just overall the hike, was the clouds. I think the clouds really added to today.
I do agree with that. Yes.
It was a pretty amazing day. Like literally 10 out of 10.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It was an awesome day.
One of the better days I've had out in the backcountry this summer. Although I feel like I say that on almost every trip. There's at least one day that's like, this is the best day ever. Tomorrow, hopefully we'll be summiting Mount Clark. It's gonna be a big day. We can go over a map tomorrow morning when you have light. But we're gonna get up pretty early and get a good start on things.
We have to get up early now that we hiked up the water runnel.
Not as early, but still early.
Fuck me.
That concludes day one. See you tomorrow morning.
Heck yeah.
Morning, Ciaran.
How's it going?
It is, what time? About 7 a.m. Woke up maybe 15-20 minutes ago. It's quite cold. Definitely got well below freezing last night. Probably, I'd guess around 25 degrees, which is probably about what it is right now too. We're packing up our stuff and enjoying the early morning light on the backside of Half Dome. Half Dome's very own dawn wall. Our goal for today is to ascend Mount Clark. In order to do that, we have quite a convoluted off-trail travel through forest, then up a ridgeline. I'll describe that more looking at a map. But essentially want to get going here in about half an hour, or within the next half an hour or less. So we departed camp. It's right around 8 a.m. Just bushwhacking basically, although it's just ferns at the moment, it's not too bad. We are headed to Lake 93 something something, which we're gonna fill up water at, but before then we're kind of finding a junction spot that we're gonna drop our packs at. At some point I'll show you a map, I promise. Go for it. We don't know what these are.
Christmas.
Oh my god, that one went everywhere. What a view. Wow. I've never seen this from this angle. There's Mathis Crest on the right. Echo Ridge in the center. And Echo Peaks on the left.
At Glacier Point. Then we hiked down here, all the way up here through Panorama Point. Then we followed this trail through Little Yosemite Valley. We hiked up that drainage system, which was dry, and then kind of came like right up to here and camped, I believe. And then we've just kind of hiked up through like right here.
We're in those flats, is where we're at right now, and then.
So why are we there right now?
So right here,
Flat.
it's flat, and we're ditching our packs so that we can, our backpacking gear, so that we can return to them tonight, and then either camp on Bunnell Point or drop back down to Echo Valley. That being said, from here we're putting in on day packs, and we're gonna kind of cut up this gully here and then across, and we're gonna continue through the flatlands in here. This is probably gonna be a little swampy since there's some lakes or ponds, and then we'll cut across again and up through this little valley.
Well, we'll hopefully drop our day packs maybe there.
Yeah, that's the lake right there.
That's the lake.
Water,
Oh shoot.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, we stop there, drop packs, then hop on the ridge, start up the ridge, go around the pinnacle, up through a class 2 gully, through a class 4 section, and then top out class 3, and then we'll drop back down this ridge and circle back round to where we left all of our stuff at that lake there, and then retreat back to our backpacks, and then make a decision at that point either to go back to Bunnell or drop down into Echo here.
It's got a long way to go, but we're making progress and it's still early morning. So we are making our way across the flat spot right now. We just dropped our packs. We are heading straight towards Mount Clark, which is up there behind that tree. Making our way through the forest. It's been pretty easy going. So we've been going through endless forest for an endless amount of time. However, I believe we are just about to reach the lake. Forest has given way to granite a little bit. We've made it to our lake. Ciaran is filming me filming. It's actually quite pretty. Alright, so we just filled up water and had a little snacky snack at the lake. And we are going up to gain this little cirque, which will be the start of our ridge. we are about to gain this cirque ridge, which will lead us to the real ridge, the northeast ridge. We're looking forward to our views of Mount Clark when we get there. Woo.
Yeah, can I?
And check out this view that was just revealed. That is a really cool angle of the cathedral range that I don't think I've ever had before. That is really special. God, Mathis Crest is just so incredible. Echo Ridge, Coxcomb, Echo Peaks, Cathedral. Just wow. That's where we were playing around in just last week.
Yeah, so we just came all the way up through there.
Your shirt matches your shorts very well.
Your shirt?
Cathedral Range. And that's our lake down there that we just had a little snack at. Two very beautiful things have just come into view. Mount Clark Summit and a certain Ciaran.
Alright, trusty Erikites. This right here is Mount Clark. Eric is walking towards the ridge. Our plan for today will be to pop up there, have some lunch, scooch on over this ridge, maybe go around that pinnacle, probably go around that pinnacle, and then come up this gully right below the shaded area right there. There's our first class section right in the middle, and then top out on the ridge with some exposed third. Yeah. How are we feeling?
I don't know.
So far this has mainly been tree whacking, less clean rock on this ridge unfortunately, but I think we're about to get above the tree line. We've been above 10,000 feet for quite a while now. Almost to the top of this pinnacle where we're gonna have lunch. Alright, we just had lunch. Now we're feeling sluggish. Get the peak behind us. From here, our plan, we are not gonna attain any other of these sort of like ridge peaks, the pinnacles. Instead, our plan is to sort of like walk along this ridge here and then skirt that next pinnacle around that sort of like reddish piece of rock that's jutting out there. There's the pinnacle up there that we're skirting. Skirt! Skirt! We just scoped out this like saddle between the two pinnacles. It's very steep on the other side of this, so instead of going over this saddle, we are instead going to skirt around and down. And wow, revealing itself quite suddenly and quite imposingly, the northwest face of Mount Clark. Now this part has been a little bit of a slog. Just very steep, loose terrain. You take so many more steps than you need to. Yeah. It's a slabby slab world out there. There's Great Peak. So I'll summit that someday. Making our way up the gully. Slow going. We're feeling the elevation a little bit. Clark is at 11,500 feet, just over, so we're probably, at this point, probably over 11,000 feet ourselves. We're getting so close. Woo! It's been slick. We've been making it. So we're almost at the crux. We believe it's right in this notch here, the class 4 that gains the ridge. We'll see what it looks like. We're not on the class 4 yet, but we're getting dang close. We've made it up the gully, and we're at the base of the crux at long last. I know, hard to believe we're here. This is pretty incredible. Here's what we're going up.
Yes. Oh, look at those quad muscles. Oh, that ass. Those gluteus minimus and maximus are just popping. Damn.
Oh man.
No? I see what you're saying. Doesn't look very overhung, but then it feels kind of overhung.
We're scoping. Yeah, we'll scout it. If it doesn't go, I will request help getting down. Just like one of these, you know? Yep. feels doable. This corner? I mean, it's got good holds. Very good. It is steep. I would agree. Yeah. Do you mean this? It looks more doable than that, but definitely sketch zone. Like great holds. I would say 1000% with rock climbing shoes, even without a rope. Like pretty sketch without rock climbing shoes. Yeah. So, unless we find a different way, this is not the way we're going. All right, well, we've scrambled up to this point, and we're at the quote-unquote fourth class, which involves
Third class, isn't
it's supposed to be fourth to gain the ridge. Yeah. It's supposed to be like that. But then you have super exposure after that. And it doesn't seem wise. So I think are deciding to turn around. There is another option that I scoped out on the right here, which is like kind of sketchy getting up to in the first place and getting down from. And that was like worse than this by far. It was like a roof. If we had climbing shoes and or rope, we'd do it in a second. For me, I'd do it with the climbing shoes, even without a rope. But it's not worth our lives. The mountain will always be there. And we had an amazing day, an amazing trip, either way. By the way, this is the exposure you're looking at on that move.
me too, a little.
Probably like at least 1,500, maybe 2,000 feet drop. Just like sheer cliff. So down we go, unless we miraculously find a different way, which I'm not sure we're gonna look too hard for.
You're right. Yeah, this is better. Kind of.
Hannah, can you help Ciaran at the very end? There's like a drop of feet.
Oh god, I don't want you to fall on me.
Well, we didn't make it. We're turning back. It's tough and it sucks in a lot of ways, but it is the right decision. Those moves, while they might be quote unquote class 4, they are very old school class 4. And with hiking boots, no rope, and incredible amount of exposure, meaning you slip, you die. Just wasn't the call. I'll be back though, for sure. Clark, I'm coming for you. I'll be back someday. And as I always say, I love summiting and I love achieving my goals, but the mountains will always be there. They were here before I was ever around, and they'll be here long after I'm gone. I'll have other chances. I'll be there in a minute. Goodbye, my Clark. Until next time. Sorry we couldn't get to your top. This part sucks. Oh, and by the way, that's Bunnell right there. That's where our packs are. We have a long way to go still. It's definitely going to be some headlamp hiking. Scrambling back down to the lake. This should be our kind of final scramble of the day. After this, it'll be just for rest. So we don't get to eat that last sour octopus because we didn't summit.
Whatever.
Hey.
Would you like half my sour octopus?
You enjoy it.
Here,
I don't
I'll give you. Oops, 3 legs.
I don't get any of it.
I don't know. I got 1 Skittle this morning, let me remind you.
Well, I was saving it. I told you it's because I'm saving it for later.
Okay, you can have a leg. You can have 2 legs.
I don't even want any more.
Yeah, you do.
So we're filtering water here at the unnamed lake. Ciaran?
It's Banana Lake.
What?
What is the name of this water filter?
Platypus.
What is it?
Platypus.
Platypus?
Platypus.
Platypus. Alright, we've eaten dinner, we've set up a camp. We're not on Bunnell like we wanted to be maybe, but it's okay, we're tired and we wanted to sleep somewhere, so we're sleeping here. Ciaran is giving his thoughts. Hannah.
My favorite part of the day was I really enjoyed Eric's history lessons. Very fascinating to learn all this kind of new information. So that's really nice.
Ciaran.
For the whole day, Hannah.
Ciaran, I'm yeah, the history is very prominent.
Ciaran, of all the things today.
It's like that mountain we climbed, or you know that.
Maybe
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, no, it was neat. No, I really liked going up into, like, just kind of pushing our boundary, just trying to test out all the things that came up for us, like at the top of the class 3 section there, class 4 section there, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate that you went up there, and I was motivated to follow you up there and actually see for myself rather than just like seeing from a distance and be like, yeah, we don't need to do that.
I think we made a proper, informed decision.
I do too.
I don't regret our decision whatsoever. I do regret not summiting, but I don't regret our decision.
I also really liked the scrambling. I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really like hopping through rock fields like that.
Yeah, the mountain was pretty cool.
No, you had your time, and you fucked up.
All right, any last thoughts before it's bedtime?
Ooh. It was really neat getting up into that mountain that I've seen all summer and just
Yeah. Oh, I don't think we mentioned that at all. Ciaran and I have been staring at Mount Clark from all different vantages for months now.
since the first trip.
Yeah, since the first trip, and it just calls to you. It's such a beautiful mountain.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, maybe I could go up that. And we were up on it.
Yeah.
Even just being up on it, even if we didn't summit, I think was really special for me. And approaching it, seeing it in a way I had never had, from an angle I never had seen it.
Yeah.
That was
Cool.
that was amazing in itself.
Yeah, being able to like actually experience and be in the area that you're looking at from a distance is very surreal.
Yep.
Almost.
So no summit, but
I do want to bring back technical gear.
yeah, no, we will.
Fucking needs.
We're gonna return.
Yeah. It's just so stupid that people haven't even like put that on there. Just like, hey guys, like this is not class 4.
Yeah, I think Ciaran and I have both done decent amount of class 4, and in our opinion, that's low class 5 with exposure, which is not what we want to be doing without climbing shoes or a rope.
Yeah.
Given that we value our lives.
Yeah.
So.
I do like my life.
Until next time, we might do the other ridge next time.
I'm in.
Good night. It's really cold again, so we're gonna sleep. Well, good morning. We're witnessing some pretty amazing morning light on the Cathedral Range and then down into Lost Valley / Little Yosemite Valley area, which is where we're headed right now. We're headed straight down this slope. It's gonna be steep, and we've got full packs on, but it'll be fun. Also, it's my birthday today.
I can cry if I want to.
It's my birthday today. I am 24 years old.
24 years young.
This is my second birthday in a row in the backcountry. Last year I was in Olympic National Park.
I have that horrible blisters and they hurt so bad.
Yeah.
Our moleskin doesn't stay on. To not have blisters.
Down we go. Might take a minute. It's pretty steep. Also, we have Bunnell below us on the right, and then Cloud's Rest right there. And look at beautiful Mount Florence in that morning light. Up the Merced River Gorge, all the way to Florence. I'll be summiting that someday too, I think. Or at least I hope. It is quite steep. Steeper than it might appear on camera.
Stylish and super comfortable. Wow, look at that style she's bringing into this cross hill cut. Dang, Eric, last year Hannah set up a huge line on this hill here. Oh, look at those style points. The judges are gonna love that. If you look closely, you can see the titties poking through the shirt. Definite style points there.
I think I have to cut that.
And Ciaran broke his leg.
Oh yeah, she's looking strong. Triple out of it. Oh, look at this. Pro Hannah coming out of retirement after a hip injury. Smooth. It's carving through. Looking like she's having fun doing it too. Big one. Gotta commit.
Please don't do anything stupid.
No, commit. Commit.
Alright. Whoa, yeah. Woo! Still got it.
And just like that,
He was testosterone.
This is why I sit on the benches and commentate.
just like that, his career was over.
I was throwing down so hard too.
This rock right here just popped out as he's like booking it.
Maybe
And
you
now,
should book it.
Hey,
now Ciaran's got a boo-boo.
I was just having fun.
That's what happens when you have fun.
Yeah,
Get
you get hurt.
The moral of the story,
cocaine, my
don't have fun. Look at that. We made it to the trail. Beautiful trail. There's Bunnell up there. We are at Merced, quote-unquote, river. It's very dry right now.
Trickle.
The Merced Trickle. And I'm gonna fill up water, and then Ciaran and Hannah are gonna make breakfast, and I'm gonna continue hiking off into the sunset, or sunrise. Nice. Basically, I have to go back to the guide house and prep because I'm departing on a guide trip tomorrow. While Ciaran and Hannah are going to spend 1 or 2 more nights and do Half Dome and maybe some other objectives. Alright, I've got to hike all the way back, and my goal is to be at Glacier Point at like 11 a.m., which I'm definitely not going to make. But I'm going to basically be running the next few miles. Next 9 miles, in fact. Goodbye.
No hug?
I'll hug. Been booking it. It's beautiful though. Here's the slab gully that we initially ascended with our full packs to get to the base of Bunnell. Hello there, Half Dome. Okay, I'm back at Nevada Fall and Liberty Cap. It's about 11:15, so been hiking for approximately an hour and a half since I left Ciaran and Hannah, and I've gone about 5.5 miles. Now for the harder part, because that was all flat. Gotta go get some up and downs in and get all the way over to Glacier Point as fast as I can. There's Glacier Point right there. I've made about 700 feet up from Nevada Fall. Stunning views as always. Perfect day. Amazing weather and clarity, no smoke. And I've got maybe 700 feet down to Illilouette Creek, and then 14 or 1500 feet up from there to Glacier Point. All right, I'm back at Glacier Point. I'm really exhausted, so I won't do a really long debrief other than to say it's a great trip, and what a few days it's been. I was absolutely zooming along the trail today, and now I've got to go prep. It's really amazing though, seeing the same view after having just been across all of it. There's Bunnell in the center, where I woke up this morning, approximately, and went all the way up that ridge to Clark, where we were stymied just short of the summit. Oh, I'm pooped. I really want ice cream. So, goodbye. See you next time.